This is Laurel with Intuitive Dreams, and welcome to the weekly forecast. Now, today is actually Monday. I was waiting to get my new deck. Okay, guys, I'm sharing with you. This is from Radley Valentine. I usually buy his decks because they always have really good energy. And so it's kind of like an unboxing, guys. You guys are the first ones to witness this with me. Sort of light oracle. It has the power in the name, you know what I mean? You are a child of unfathomable beauty and light. So that's what it has on the inside. And then I just want to tell you guys, as I was preparing myself to do this, I felt like Michael was by and the angels were around. So I felt like there was already that this deck is divinely protected. And you know, sometimes I'm somebody that I collect a lot of decks, and you can tell some of them, if you hold the card deck right when you get it, you always want to knock on the cards and clear the energy of wherever it came from and bless it and fuse it with light, okay? But then hold the card deck, hold it up to your heart center, close your eyes, and fuse it with your light, okay? And then see what else you feel, okay? And then you'll get a feel if the card deck is right for you or not. Some card decks I bought, I like the artwork and everything, and then I got it and I didn't quite resonate with it. So this one, it has this on the back, and it says, discover the many faces and gifts of Archangel Micheal and deepen your connection with the angels in this magical deck. Okay, and then it has the sword in there. And I feel like Michael has many different gifts that he gives to people. And you guys see, I wasn't lying. I just got this. So I decided, my friend Andrea, she is a reader, and she does a lot of meditations. Andrea Dumbecki, if you guys want to follow her. I always send people to her for the meditations. But I'm, you know, practicing and working my skills up with that. I will be doing on my Etsy shop and my regular, I'll be offering people monthly Zooms where we can come in and do some angel energy. And it will be on different topics and things the angels want to go to. Sometimes it will be like a meditation, or it will just be the angels want to just give us their light and their love, and we may just sit back and take it all in, okay? So you might want to sign up for that. I'll put that in the link below. And then here is the back of the cards. And they all look the same. They all have that. And again, this is like an unboxing. And for this one, I'm just going to show you guys the different cards before I do the reading, so you guys can get a peek of this. So I'm going to put this in the title as like an unboxing too, because I saw this when Radley was talking about it, and I'm like, some of the card decks, I'm like, the artwork just doesn't do it for me. And then some, I'm just like, hey, I'm really called to that. And Michael told me to put that one aside. So this one we're putting aside is going to be a part of the reading. This one I heard put aside also. Ooh, that one's kind of cool. Look at that. And then, okay, I heard put that one aside. So those are just extra cards. I heard put that aside. And I like when card decks have a lot of variety. Like this even has animals in there. So it's my first time looking at this with you guys. Is that a kitty? Oh yes, I like it already. I'm just going to go through these. Oh, and there's a doggy. Let's see what else we get. Okay, they told me to add that one to a reading. Oh, look at that. That is nice. I love this. As you can tell, guys, I'm excited because I'm kind of doing an unboxing type of thing with, oh, there he is again. And you know, when I've seen Michael in my dreams and when he's appeared to me, I've seen him where he's had really long blonde hair, and then I've seen him with his short hair, and sometimes I feel like he appears like what I see in different card decks. You know, like him with long hair, short hair. If I've been staring at a certain card for a while, or I have a certain statue, he'll appear like that statue, and then I'll feel his energy and I'll know that it's him. And, you know, for people that want to connect with Archangel Michael or haven't connected with him before, he always feels the same. Like you, if you close your eyes and you focus on his name, you can say, people can pronounce it in many ways, you know. You can say Micheal, that's kind of the old school way, or Michael. He said it doesn't matter, it's the intention, and what people focus on is what grabs his attention. Because he's like thousands of people, and you call his name, he's like, and he zeroes in on it. So let's go to the cards that they told me to pull out of the deck first. Okay, so these, think of these as something to focus on in your life, you know, so take what fits for you. And then I'm just going to pull cards for, you know, beginning, middle, and end of the week. So we're having some fun this time, okay, guys? So for this one, it says, Archangel, I'm going to read you what's on the box. It says, Archangel Michael, the angelic realm, to you, your town, planet Earth, priority, handle with care. So just look at that. That is kind of cool. Alrighty. And it says, you will manifest what you need. So if you've been doubting what is coming to you, or you feel like you want to give up on what you're currently heading in, you know, like some people, they are specifically talking about teachers right now. So if anyone is watching, that's a teacher of any type of thing, including a school teacher. If you feel like, you know, there's too much going on, or I'm not being honored or valued, or I feel like giving up or doing something different, Michael is saying don't give up, because all types of teachers, speakers are needed right now. That your energy will resonate with someone. That it's kind of like there's millions of people, like I always talk about, there's millions of readers, but people can resonate with lots of different people and be called to them. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. Okay, and I feel like that, I feel like it's something to focus on at night when you go to bed. And I have not read the book yet, so this is just intuitively what I'm getting. So the book may say something a little more or a little more different, but what I get is Michael saying, work with me at night for this. Okay, now let's go to the next card we have. And you might want to write these down and just think of it like this is my homework with Michael and my guardian angels. Make a decision. So this goes along with the previous card. He said everything is connected together. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you towards your own joy. You deserve it. So this is about, sometimes we can put other people in front of ourselves, or we're worried what other people may think. We're putting too much priority on other things and not ourselves. And this card can also include getting caught up on the internet. And I'll give you a story from me. My angels were telling me some guidance, like listen to this meditation. But you know what I did? I went on TikTok and started watching videos, and then 3 hours went by and I was like, ooh, I better get to that meditation they were telling me to. It was something to clear my energy, and I made sure that I make it, you know, I try to, every time I'm getting a guidance, I try to follow it right away. But I do notice, like where I'm procrastinating, it's something that's really bothering me and I'm holding off on it. And they tend to point it out. So you want to pay attention to that, okay? And it's not just for this week. It's like in general, okay? Our next card they told me to pull out is be the real you. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. And I feel like this one is very important, and I see, sometimes when I look at cards, I'll see like a glow around it, but I see a yellow light around this one. And I feel like Uriel, when I was doing this, guys, a message from Uriel popped up on there because I have a Uriel app. And so I feel like I'm very connected with Uriel. So Uriel always pops in or is like, hey, I got something to say. So this is, I feel like, connected with Uriel as well. And if you feel like, you're someone where you're trying to be your authentic self in every situation, you can ask them for help, okay? You know what? I'm tired of trying to fit in or be like everybody else, or, you know what? I have something unique to offer. Call them in and help them breathe in that confidence. Bring in that courage. And I feel like Michael is saying that for my first Zoom, my monthly Zooms that I'm going to start, Michael said he wants to be the guest speaker. So we'll see what he wants to do or bring up, And now our next one, we have angels of healing are with you. So this is for people, they're trying to improve their health, their memory, improving illness, things like that. They're with you, okay? Listen to your guidance about your mind and your body. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. So this is the two buddies working together. I always feel like Raphael and Michael are always together. And, I always see, when I've seen them together, it's like they're laughing and joking and having a good time. But I see that a lot with the angels. They're always having fun, laughing, joking while they're, like they're doing important work. And I feel like that's an important lesson for us, is to not take everything so seriously, to have fun while you're doing things that are important. Our last one, and then I'm going to pull beginning, middle, and end of the week, and a card from Chamuel. Be a light to others. You have a powerful message to share. Share your light on the world so that others can learn from you. Now, I feel like there are people out there that they have been through hell and back, is what I'm getting. Share it. Share what your life is really like. Share what's really going on for you. They've encouraged me to talk about what my life is like on a daily basis. I know that I've talked about it, but I haven't shared everything that I've gone through. I did share about what happened to me when I went to the hospital and felt like I was going to pass, and it was like I was seeing everything. But my life is like that every day. And they're telling me to share that with you guys. So I'm forcing myself, and I want you guys to put in the messages, hey Laurie, we're reminding you, we want to know what's going on in your life. People will think that it's a fantasy or I'm making up some of the stuff that's happened to me, but the people that are just as sensitive as me, they'll know it's the truth. And I feel like people will be able to learn from it. So this is my own deck, guys, the Archangel Chamuel, and I made 2 affirmation decks, and I use these to read from also. So I'm going to show you that you can insert that you can use, like for example, you can use a Michael deck and then insert these in with it and then use it all as a part of the reading, not just what's my affirmation for the day. Okay? But they're telling me to mix them together. So, okay, I'm leaving out the cards that we already got. So this is going a little bit over time. And if you're not somebody with a short attention span, you'll be ready for the beginning, middle, and end of the week energy. Alrighty, guys. So here we go. Shuffling. For the people that got to see, is she shuffling it? Did she pre-pick it? You know what? Most of the time I pre-pick it because they tell me where to stop. Okay, so here we got. Beginning of the week, I think we could say safely, we're already on Monday, okay, guys? I cheated a little bit, but I was waiting for this card deck. I was supposed to get it on Sunday. So we have, I'm going to use this for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the weekend, okay? And our, Michael wants to give us the theme card, guys, after all the cards we got. Here's our theme card. The way forward is open. You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. And it's like a treasure map. Okay, so if you're, again, I feel like everything all goes together. You guys got a lot of messages in this deck. If you feel like you know what, the world's falling apart and I don't know what to do with my life and I'm feeling lost again. What is my purpose again? I thought I knew what it was. You need to just vibrate and just focus on you and your self-care. And, you know, one thing that I'm getting is they're saying if you feel like, okay, I knew that my purpose was a reader and a healer or whatever, you know, a teacher or things along those lines. I knew what my purpose was and now I'm lost again. It's not about finding it, okay? They're saying go back to self-care, really be consistent, take care of yourself. Things that, you know what you need, okay? Your body, your mind. And that by naturally doing that, you'll raise your vibration to a level where you will attract the purpose. You will attract what part of your, the next part of your journey. What I'm getting is sometimes people can have, for a 10-year span, they can have a certain purpose. Okay, I feel alive when I do this and that. And then all of a sudden they hit that 10-year span. Oh, I don't know anymore. I'm lost again. Well, that means maybe you set up a different purpose for yourself for the next 10-year span. Sometimes it's 10-year, 20-year spans where it's like, okay, I got to do something different. All right, so let's get to, I'm going to shuffle these now, and they're going to be companion cards. Okay, what do we need for beginning, middle, end? And this, so we have, this is Chamuel's side. And again, Chamuel helps us to find what is missing in our lives. You know, Chamuel is very good with love and everything. Divine higher self. So these are the affirmations for the higher self. So it brings in powerful energy and Chamuel. Thank you for helping me to let go of excess weight that I have. It's safe to be me and share my authentic self. So again, we have about, sometimes being our authentic self and weight goes hand in hand because we're protecting ourselves, and usually very sensitive people can hold on to a lot of excess weight because we're protecting ourselves from the outside world because we're super sensitive. And once you can reconcile that and feel safe within yourself, you'll notice that sometimes you can lose weight and things like that if there's not like a thyroid issue or whatever else going on. You know what I mean? I now embrace my true beautiful form. I no longer need to use excess weight to hide the true beauty and feelings within. I release this way of being now. I return to a healthy, natural weight. Okay? Alrighty, so that was the other theme card. So they're hitting home with a lot of this stuff. Getting to, having people to focus on that. And sometimes it's not about somebody being overweight. It's the way that we're using our body to protect ourselves from involving with the world, or our heart being closed. Okay? Things to think about. Again, guys, think about what fits for you. Now, beginning of the week, we have, here's Michael, stay the course. Okay, so this Tuesday, we're already in Monday, so this Monday, Tuesday carries on. Stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. That's a pretty good card. And I feel like that's the message. There's nothing else for me to say. And then here's the higher self card that goes along for the beginning of the week. Divine higher self, help me to let go of setting limits on who I must receive love from. I receive love from everywhere and everyone now. And then Michael and Chamuel are saying, I open my heart to receive love. Open my heart to receive abundance and financial abundance. I open my heart to receive in every area of my life. And I heard it's okay to be seen and heard. Now for the middle of the week, we have step into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. Now this could just be about communication. If you're not someone that, you feel like you're called to be a teacher or a speaker, or you have something to invent or share or create or write a book, it may just be about communication with the people in your life, making sure that you're getting your needs met. And they are bringing up a book. This is a book that I've been reading, and that sometimes in readings they just say, hey, tell this person about this book. Well, now it's your guys' turn. Badass Habits. And I think her name is Jen Sincero. Badass Habits. Okay? That's your book, okay? And if you read the book, let me know what you think of it. And then our higher self, thank you for helping me to see my parents as innocent children and understand what happened to them. Guide me through acceptance of forgiveness for their actions. And what I get is sometimes communication, you know, this card can go along, the cards can go along together with how I talked about communication. It could be we're affected by how we grew up and our parents are still impacting us as adults. It may be to do some inner child work or to really think about our parents and how they're influencing our lives still today. What can I do to heal it? What type of therapy or counseling? Things like that, okay? And now for the end of the week, we have take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. So this might be, I get something about going forward, keeping it up, being consistent, following through on your goals. And they're showing me that this key is working with spirit, working with Michael, your angels, and whoever else you feel comfortable and safe with. And now here is our other card. Divine Higher Self, show me which animals would best be for me to have and connect with at this time. So this is for animal lovers. I am open to being taught unconditional love from the animal kingdom. This may also be just going outside, being with friends that have pets, or just being in nature, okay? If you're not particularly somebody that loves animals, just take a walk out, be outside. Animals give me signs in nature to help me navigate my life. So this could also be getting the signs that you need to help you to go forward. So it may be, you know, I used to do this a lot in the forest preserve. I need to start it up again. It's just when I would, you know, go in the forest preserve, before I would start, I would, you know, like an hour or something before, I would give them warning, okay? My angels and my guides, please give me signs in nature. Let me know, you know, if I'm making the right decision or whatever the case may be. And then I would have like a book about animals, or like spirit animals, and I would carry it with me. And then I would start seeing all this crazy stuff. You know, I think I told you guys the story where I saw 7 dragonflies on the concrete standing there. It wasn't real super hot or anything, you know, but they were just there in a row, synchronized. And I was just like, wow. Or I saw the chicken cross the road, and I knew nobody that lived around there owned a chicken. It was a really weird thing. And then there was just like some other stuff. I was just sitting inside looking out the window, and the squirrel came and just jumped up right on the windowsill, looking dead at me for a long time. And I was just like, okay, that's not normal. But if you guys had any weird signs like that, write it down in the you know, in the comments. Share the experiences that you've had. But that would happen to me a lot. I kind of fell out of the habit of doing it, but you know, it's a lot of fun. So I feel like I should get back into doing that, looking for signs in nature. I even found money and stuff like that, and that's when I was working with the elementals and connecting with them too. But okay guys, I've gone over my time. I try to keep this short because I know people have shorter attention spans now. So if you watch this video through to the end, let me know, okay? Because I'll keep making longer videos if I have people that enjoy longer time span. But all right guys, let's have a good week and take care.